What's happening, guys? We're back and we're gonna finish up that rear axle today. Alright, so all we have left to do on that rear axle before we can put it to bed are the disc brake calipers. So I went ahead and cleaned up our calipers, took a grinding wheel to them, smoothed them off, cleaned all the rust off and whatnot, gave them a nice coat of paint. So we're gonna assemble these, throw the brake pads in them, and then mount them on the rear end, and then we should be all wrapped up on that rear axle. We can stick it off in the corner and move on to something else. So that's the goal for today. First steps first, I gotta unmask these because I didn't want to get spray paint inside of them. We'll unmask these, grab the pistons, throw the seal kit on them, stick them in. Alright, interesting development. The dust seal doesn't seem like it seats fully in the caliper. There's a small gap in between the bottom flange of the dust seal and the top of the caliper, or the side of the caliper, I guess. And the seal, the dust cover, is seated all the way into the caliper. It's actually bottoming out inside. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that way or if Dorman first stop products are not exactly factory fresh. Not sure, but I think it'll work still. So we're gonna leave it like it is. Next up, we'll throw our slider pins and our pads in. We're gonna reuse our old rubber bellows. I probably should get new ones. These ones are pretty crusty, but just didn't really seem like a priority. So we'll throw a little grease on them and it should work just fine. We got a pretty major issue here. The caliper doesn't fit. It hits the suspension point. Well, that's a pretty major issue. The back of our caliper hits on our 4-link mount, so we can't mount the caliper. We're gonna have to come up with some solution for this. It's probably going to take a bit of head scratching and a lot of research. We can't move the 4-link mount because that would be basically a redesign of the entire chassis, or at least the entire suspension system. So I prefer to leave that there. Maybe we can mount the caliper somewhere else. I don't know. We'll come up with a solution, but it won't be tonight because I don't want to. I'm pretty bummed out that we weren't able to get this wrapped up. So there's gonna have to be more work on the rear end, but it won't be today. So I'm gonna call it an episode there, guys. Sorry, this is bugging me more than it's bugging you. So anyhow, if you haven't already, hit the like and subscribe button. Go check us out on Instagram, Left Foot First Media, and we'll see you next week. I'm out of here.